going on, YouTubians? This is Chuck Torpedo once again, back with the 7th part of my horror DVD update. Just want to start off by saying Happy New Year's to everybody and shit. And I just want to apologize again for such a long delay between parts. That's due to laziness and work and all that other shit. So I'm kind of backed up. I got quite a bit to show you guys. Backed up as far as buying a lot of DVDs and not being able to watch all of them, but I'm going to try and get these out quicker. I'll do my best, but no promises, unfortunately. But here we go with part 7 of my horror DVD update. And I'm going to start off with Near Dark. This is a vampire film picked up for about $7.99. Everybody's familiar with this. And it's actually a very, very good film, especially for $7.99. It's very easy to find, and I'm surprised, a package like this is actually only $7.99, because it's got a lot of special features on it. But anyway, this is a very good vampire film. It's not really like a stereotypical vampire film, but at the same time, it is. You got your, they can't go in the light, they can't. They have to suck blood and all that shit. But that's pretty much where the stereotypes of vampires in this movie end. The movie basically establishes that these people are vampires, but you don't ever hear people say that they're vampires. People are pretty clueless as far as that's concerned. So, the movie does a good job of showing that they're vampires, I guess. But yeah, it's got Bill Paxton. It's got the foster mom, the chick that played the foster mom, I believe, in Terminator 2. And, let's see, Adrian Pasdar, the guy that plays Nathan Petrelli in Heroes, he's in this as well. Does a pretty good job. Highly recommend this if you're into vampire films. Definitely pick this up. Next up, we got John Carpenter's Prince of Darkness. This isn't really one that people know about as far as John Carpenter's films. It's a very good film. I thought it was about Dracula at first, but it's actually more about demonic. It's actually about demonic possession and the devil, stuff like that. Yeah, this isn't one, like I said, that people know about, but I mean, if you spot it, I'd highly recommend it. And this is Terra Firma, and this is the 3rd Troma movie, I believe, that I've seen. So far. And of the 3, this is probably the best. This one goes all the way. It's the double disc. Picked it up for about $9 at Half Price Books. And if you're a fan of Troma, this is one that really, really needs to be in your collection. Very gory, a lot of breasts, and yeah, not really much to say about this that people don't already know. But I mean, if you're a gore fan, if you're a fan of titties, yeah, check this out. And then we got a classic vampire movie. Fright Night. Everyone knows about this. Picked it up for pretty cheap at FYE. This is pretty much available everywhere. It's not that hard to find. The sequel, however, is a different story. That's one I've been looking for quite some time, and I'll probably be looking for it for a while. And next up, we got Slumber Party Massacre 3. This is one of the ones that was on my list of hard to find movies. I actually picked this up at Half Price Books for $20, and it's basically your typical slasher. These girls are having a slumber party, and they get attacked by this guy with a drill. It's actually pretty cheesy, pretty funny in parts. The acting is just it's just not there for some of the movie, and this guy's that's the killer right there. And there's one scene in particular that just had me just dying. The killer has like the 3 girls kind of cornered, I guess, and one of them actually takes it upon herself to throw some bleach in the dude's eye and blinds him for a while. And he can't see, so he's just waving his his little drill around, and and the funny part is that the three girls, it's three girls against him, and he's blind, but yet they still can't disable him. They still can't like shut him down. It's pretty fucking funny. Typical horror movie broads, I guess, but typical slasher movie women, but pretty funny. It's pretty. I would recommend this for somebody that's into like just slashers, I guess, just typical run-of-the-mill slashers. It's pretty hard to find. I'm looking for 1 and 2 as well, but I'm not really holding my breath as far as finding those. And this one's, I don't know if people consider this a horror movie or not, but this is Battle Royale. Very good film I'd never gotten around to seeing until last week, but glad I did, actually. It's one of my favorite films now. It's about these kids that are forced to play this game where they have to kill each other off, and basically the last kid standing is the winner, and each kid actually gets like a bag with a specific weapon, and it's really random as far as what weapons they get. Some kids don't even get weapons. Some kids get like this one kid got like a tracking device, and this other kid got like a top, or like a cap, or a saucepan top thing, like a garbage can top or whatever it was. But this one guy got like a fan, which that's crazy. It's very violent. It's just out there. I mean, highly recommended for anybody who's into just offbeat, just crazy Japanese films. And the ending kind of took me for a surprise as well. It kind of, when you think it's the end, it's really not. I don't really want to get into any details, but yeah, it's very highly recommended. And this is Brain Dead, actually known to people here in the States as Dead Alive. I actually got this version. I paid about $25 for it at Scarecrow Video here in Seattle. I bought this because it's the uncut version of Dead Alive that's not available in the U.S. I actually bought a region-free DVD player to play this and 3 other movies that I wanted to see that were only available on Region 2. But yeah, everyone knows about this. The extra scenes, there's not like a whole lot added in, but I mean it's the full movie uncut, which is, to me, was important. That's why I held off in buying the American version, because I wanted to see this. Hopefully they'll release the uncut version in America, like when and if it ever comes out on Blu-ray. But for now, this is the copy to get. I believe this is from the UK, the German, and the Spanish versions are the ones that are uncut that I know of, and they're all 100 minutes. Each case, though, it says a different time. Like it'll say like anywhere from 99 minutes to 107, but they're all 100 minutes and they're all uncut. So this is the version to get if you have a region-free DVD player, I guess, or if you're in those foreign countries, and you could just buy it. But yeah, to me, this is Peter Jackson's best film by far. And then next up we have The Church. This is basically Demons Part 3. And it was an alright movie. As far as the 3 Demons movie, this is the worst of the 3. I mean, it's not a bad movie, but you know, it's just alright. You know, I mean, I got it basically just to complete the trilogy or whatever. But I mean, it's worth checking out once, I guess. Next up we got Suicide Club, and this is an insane movie. It's about these kids that are random, or people that are just randomly committing suicide, or so the people think. When they actually delve deeper into what's going on, the detectives that are looking into the case actually think it's murder, but I don't really go into too much detail. But some really brutal scenes in here, like the very first scene where it's like a group of like 50 or so Japanese schoolgirls that are holding hands, and they're standing right next to where the subway's coming, and they all jump onto the tracks right as the subway's coming, and it crushes them all. And it's pretty. It shows one of the girls' heads kind of exploding as the subway, runs over it. It's pretty graphic, very shocking, especially the first time I saw it. But yeah, I recommend this one for anybody that's into like Japanese horror films or shock films. But I'm out of time for this particular video, so I'll go ahead and continue this in part 8. So see you next time.